Good morning. It is Saturday, November 23rd. I had hoped to be done with this project by today, but that didn't happen. So here's where we're at. I got actually quite a bit done yesterday, and sorry I didn't do a lot of recording, but we did get sun shining out here. I don't know how well this is going to come out. I did get quite a bit of wiring done. Headlights work, taillights, and the horn is completely functional now. Quick view in here. I'll get pictures of this later and show it, because I'll be adding probably a whole nother row of connection points up here. But anyway, here's what we have left. Today I want to work on turn signals, and if I get that done, my stretch goal is also to install this the battery monitor, and it's going to be on the dash, and when the ignition key is turned on, it'll light up and it'll just stay on as long as the key is on. I do need to still take the forward reverse selector. I need to disassemble this and clean it up and put the two new switches in it, and hope that fixes the issue with sometimes it decides it doesn't want to go in either forward or reverse. It may end up being a contactor, or solenoid rather. I may end up changing out this solenoid here. I don't know. I've found one. Amazon has them for about $80. I'm going to look around and see if I can find a better price on them, but that may be a replacement item. I need to start working on laying out the panel meter, the switches, and etc., everything on the dash. It's all going to be in this area, but on this dash. I'll be in this area here. So I've got some cutting and fitting to do there. And then probably one of the last items I do is I do have the new strobe, where the old one came off of here. I'll put the old one back on here, and it's going to be operated from this switch here, which I already have. And the sun is harsh. I already have this installed here, so I just need to run power to it and then power line up to the strobe. And I think that's going to be it. That's enough of an update for now. I'll cover some of this later as we go. But again, right now my goal is to be done with this by Monday morning, so we'll see how that goes. Still Saturday late. Let's see, November 23rd, late afternoon. Not late, 4 o'clock-ish. I'm not going to do too much of an update here, just going to show you. I'm gonna try this again. Battery died. Didn't even get to fire it up. Here's where we're at. Today is Sunday, November 24th, and it's about around 10:30 or so in the morning. I finished the turn signals yesterday, and I started work on the battery monitor. I got the cable run for it, and I'll show you in a minute. And I was going to go ahead and work on the switch repair today. However, I need to do a lot of disassembly of the forward reverse selector mechanism, and I also want to take some connections loose on the motor controller and on the solenoid, and just clean connections and things, make sure to give it its best shot at working correctly. So I'm going to hold off on that for now, because I have some multicolored electrical tape showing up hopefully today, and when that shows up I should have a better time of marking the wires so I can put them back together with some semblance of accuracy. So I'm going to skip that one for now. I want to finish working on this battery monitor. It's going to be fused and functional. As soon as that's done, I'm going to mount the strobe light and get it working. And then, depending on what happens, then I'm going to continue working on this. I've already got it kind of measured out, and I'll show you what I've got so far. But I got to do some critical measurement because I really only have one shot at getting this right. So I did careful measuring, and this is my available workspace in here. So the accessory panel will go here. The battery monitor is going to go up here in this corner. The headlight switch will go here, and then the turn signal, or I want the driver to have closer access to be able to turn right or left turn signal on, so it'll be over here on this side. That's the current layout. So I've got to take some critical measurements on the components that's going in here and make sure it's measure twice. We're going to measure like 30 times and cut once. So that's the goal. Like I said, I've only got one shot at doing this correctly. The cable for the battery monitor, it's just signal. It's not going to carry any significant current of any kind. It's just for display, and so I have a little 3-conductor cable. Again, it's already run. I got one end here, I got one end down here where it belongs, and I've got the fused items ready to go to connect it in. So this shouldn't take that long. And then, like I said, next, the strobe light also shouldn't be any significant hardship, so I'll probably get that done today. And then tomorrow, which will be Monday, it's my goal to be done with this on Monday. So these two items should finish it up. Then I'll do a little testing and hopefully turn it back over to the owner. That's where we are for now. Okay, I'm about 99.5% done with this cart. Switch on. I think I showed these turn signals working before, so I won't bore you with it. But anyway, they work. Headlights work. See, the battery meter is working. This panel turns on, gives you a 12-volt port and a 5-volt port to charge phones and so forth with. And also got a switch down here. Only thing left I got to do is I'm going to take this whole thing apart here, clean it all up, and replace 2 switches down here, roller switches, micro switches, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to replace those and see if it works any better, and if not, I'm not sure. I guess we'll back up and punt. Anyway, that's all that's left. The rest of it is mighty fine.